Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age on the MysteriousJG. We're ready to talk to various people at the village of the masked guys to get more hunt missions. Hopefully we won't get to Arcades, having like plot progression advances a new set of hunt missions which involve coming all the way back here again. So that would be kind of lame. Per the clan primer, the two that we specifically want to get here, I like that they say Jahara landed the Garif because they know nobody freaking remembers this. So we've got a guy in kind of the southern part of the main village, and we've got a guy, oh, I think it's the High Chief. Okay, so it's the High Chief Peter Maivia and Warrior Garumo, so we can keep an eye out for those names to avoid talking to anyone we don't have to, like you. You're beneath my notice. Look at their brave warrior spirit as they perform spinning back fists and diving punches. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy now. Can you not see? Please ask your question of another. Wait, you're not here about the mark? You're not here about the mark? What are you busy doing? You're just standing there. Truly you will slay the Mindflayer? Yep. And then I'll get the crown and return it to Astos. Then quickly go you to the Henna Mines. My friend has gone within and does not return. He knows the Mindflayer lurks inside. If it were not a Mindflayer, our warriors would go, yet for some reason we Garif cannot withstand its attacks. Well, your mind's too weak, dude. The Mindflayer is fond of mist. It is drawn to entities that possess magical power. Where the mist is densest, you will find it. Recently, it was seen at the Phase 1 dig, entered the mines from the Osmone Plain, and bear right. Please help my friend. Help Astalu. Mindflayer hunt begins. So at least he knows that we played ahead and have the potential to enter from the a later zone that we're not really supposed to be at yet. So thank you for preventing us from making that mistake. All right, so the Mindflayer, were we to try to get rid of it in this video, he says bear right. So maybe it's just in the screen that Tiamat used to be in. Kind of not sure why I bothered to go to the map screen there when, in fact, you should just go here. Oh, no, it's all... Yeah, they're going to make us go through half the damn dungeon again. Oh, well. Although I'm curious, like... Yeah, there is nothing where we've connected these two ways of entering the Henna Mines yet. Alright, so we could just spend this video collecting all of the, like talking to all the peeps who give us these quests, or we could actually go out and try to do these two first. And that's tempting just to make this video more exciting, but actually in the broader scheme of things, we probably want to find out where all of them are so that I don't go to the Henna Mines, fight the Mindflayer, come back out, and then find out one of the Mount Baramases marks is also in the Henna Mines, you know? Alright, so let's talk to the High Chief Peter Maivia here. Well, what is your deal anyway, dude? I'm just curious. The guy's like... He's High Chief Zelu. And that's the Great Chief Ubaku. You have come to slay Ixtab? Oh, I have lived many years, but fate never fails to surprise me. Oh, never mind. I thought the sitting down guy was the one we had to talk to. Ixtab is an evil spirit. It's frightful as fear itself. It smells the warm blood of men and attacks without warning or hesitation. We're safe, however, because we're not men. We're like weird alien dudes. Many who I know have already fallen to this fiend, great warriors all. I will not lie, this is the most dangerous foe. Sure? Then I am in your debt, yet you must not fight that which you are unable to defeat. Should you sense your life is in peril, flee at once. Ixtab can be found in the Henna Mines. Enter from the Osmone Plain and beyond a junction near the Phase 1 shaft, you shall find it. May the spirits of the land protect you. Do this and return safely to us. Okay, if they're both in the Henna Mines, I can take my chances that I'll actually get both of them without encountering without going all the way to Mount Baramaces and telling me the mark is there. I'll add my voice in asking you to defeat this Ixtab. It grows strong on the spirits of the Garif. We cannot allow it to life. Oh, interesting. I wonder what he would have said had I not talked to this guy first. Alright. Alright, to sanity check this notion that we're going... Let's see. This is in the woods somewhere. This... The Trickster. Well, it looks like it's some kind of chocobo, so I don't think it would be in the mines. This is going to be up north someplace. We already know where that one is. This is going to be some kind of funky forest monster, and this is another forest monster looking thing. So if I had to take a guess, the one of the Mount Baramaces and the Uriut village ones looks like it's going to be in the Galmor jungle. And this other chocobo-like one, I don't know where it's going to be. But I think the Henna Mines ones... I don't think the rest of these ones that we have yet to unlock seem like they would be in the Henna Mines. Now the question is there a teleport stone in the Henna Mines that we should use to quickly get to the Henna Mines? And there is. So we will teleport to the Henna Mines, rather than getting a chocobo and making our way all the way there manually. Getting turned around. Alright, well, with a little luck, we might take out 2 hunt missions in this video. Alright, to be on the safe side, we will save before we teleport in there. I don't know if one of these is an elite mark and the other is not. I have no idea. Should we be expecting a great range and difficulty between these enemies? I would say that Antlion was significantly more dangerous than probably than Bloodwing, and definitely than whatever that giant two-legged, no-armed monster was we fought a couple of videos ago. I've forgotten its name. It looks like pretty much every location in the game has a teleport stone. I should probably be able to assume that from now on. But it was entirely possible that the teleport stone here was going to be even farther away from where we wanted to go than just running there manually would have been. So where exactly again are these 2? I know where one of them is. I was kind of paying more attention to the Mindflayer and not as much to the dead ought to sleep forever. Ixtab. Well, it looks like we got to take the same general route to get to either one of them. Oh, hey. That's Dalu. Mind flayers are drawn to dense mist, but I have no stomach for this. Curiosity has gotten the better of me. Oh, my head spins. Head spin. Another head spin. Hey. So I ended up watching, you know, like it's nice to watch a nice family-friendly, fun movie when you're visiting your parents. So I was recently visiting my parents and watched, oh, I forget what it was called. It was that CGI reimagining of the Jungle Book that they did fairly recently. I forget the name of the kid who's the main character, but that was the name of the movie. It was named after the kid who's the main character. And I just kept waiting for it. Was like, well, there's Baloo. He's not singing Bare Necessities. I kept waiting, and there's Shere Khan. Well, how come the monkeys are bad? When is the friendly orangutan going to show up? And then how come... apparently I need to hit a switch to open that gate, because it is at the wrong setting. So never mind, I guess I'm taking another route. But then I was like, well, where's the little kid who has like the kind of like skateboard that allows him to fly in the air? And where's the single mom who runs a shipping business and kind of vaguely might have a romantic connection to Baloo. I can't find them anywhere in the Jungle Book movie adaptation. Oh, Penelo's now level. Penelo was very slightly behind Ash. Looks like Fran somehow drifted a little farther behind. Say, unless she leveled up and I didn't even notice, which is not the case. Hey, friend. Okay, Tyrannox is not apparently a big deal. I'm gonna have to hit a switch because freaking nothing is open the way that I want it to be right now. I forget if there's a logical lore explanation for the switch puzzles around here, but I can't get anywhere right now. Oh, is this going to stop me from going back the way I came, though? Oh, whatever. This room here is supposed to be a great place to earn infinite LP. Infinite Let's Plays. Like, there's something going on where you can equip yourself with weapons that don't kill the enemies, but... Or you can equip yourself so the enemies can't hurt you, and you just keep killing them forever or something. But I thought eventually they... Yeah, eventually they stop, right? Kill them. It seems to be like extra work to escape without combat, actually. Well, now suddenly I'm going to try. But all you end up doing is gathering them into these little kill zones. So if I can find a path back... Son of a bitch. Oh well. We'll get there, folks. Oh. Got a confused dinosaur. And we're about to ruin our awesome treasure gauge by killing a dinosaur when we had killed so many bats in a row. Battle android troopers who were super tough to defeat in their first appearance and then just became choppers. On G.I. Joe, what else would I be talking about in the middle of my Final Fantasy LP? Until I suddenly hit a door that I wasn't expecting that messes us up. Oh, I forgot about you weird nightmare horse monsters. Nukai Sand, eh? Oh wow, it like reared back and kicked me with its hind legs. That can really mess you up in real life. Alright, so I believe we're about to get closer to the Mindflayer as opposed to Ixtab. But we're pretty close. So let's see just what this thing's deal is. Just how much... They've kind of built it up a bit, like it hangs around him near the mist, and... Like, they've made it sound like a big deal, so I don't remember which one of these... I'm not 100% sure which one will be the bigger deal. But the High Chief giving us a mission suggests that it's going to be a big deal. So the Mindflayer seems like it would be the weaker one. So let's try to steal from it. I'm not bothering with the thief cuffs, which I guess I should be. Yeah, especially when it just steals a pebble, which sucks. It does look like some kind of eldritch tentacle-faced demon, so that's the thing. Let's see if oil does anything. I doubt it. Let's see if poison does anything. I doubt it. Let's equip Ash with the blood sword and see if that can be a thing. Because at least we'll actually be able to hit this guy. It's not flying around. At least not yet. Well, we inflicted bleed. So it was definitely worth getting the blood sword out. Inflicted bleed on the very first attempt. Not bad at all. That does not bode well for this guy either. Although he's using drain, which can be a pain. Oh, I'm a foe and I didn't even know it. Yeah, he's going down easy. Don't know what time Requiem gives him. What? He's slowed. Never mind. I think he was doing something, and poor guy had the poor luck to get hit with. Oh, he's using stop. That's not good at all. Okay. Well, I believe we have a new Kai Sand. Is that the thing that gets rid of stop? Cronus Tier, maybe. We can make ourselves immune to stop. Oh, this isn't good. Especially because Fran has sap. Luckily, his attacks suck. I think stop wears off after a while, otherwise we've just lost. But I would think it would give us game over. Now it's inverted the HP and MP of Ash. Okay, so he went from being not a problem at all to a problem. He's not doing a lot of damage. He's mostly just casting super inconvenient spells. Solitude. Yeah, he's got some interesting attacks. Oh, that's obnoxious. He's given Hero's March gave him like every positive status thing ever and a bunch of health back. So I'll tell you what we need to do. So like with the Espers, I'll sometimes read up on the strategy beforehand. I don't usually do that with the Marks, but fair play, this is how you figure it out. You go in there and you don't succeed right away. So we're going to equip stuff that prevents stop, because I believe we have something that will do that. Poison and sap. It's actually not as important. Immune, disable, and immobile. That's not a bad one, but in this instance, that doesn't seem to be what he's using. Maybe we don't have anything that makes you immune to stop, which is annoying because he seems to have a spell that casts stop on all. Yeah. We don't have an accessory that does that. There's a chance that there's an item that does that, but if so, I'm not aware of it. Well, we'll go ahead and get the blood sword back on Ash, because I'm pretty sure he cleared out all of his status ailments. Oh, he didn't actually. He's still Mystery Waltz. He still has sap. So never mind, we'll give Ash back her strongest sword. Bio is an obnoxious spell. Let's take a quick second. I believe if you're immune to poison, you'll take damage, but not get poisoned. So let's go ahead and you know what, in fairness, he actually is using sap stuff on us occasionally, so let's go ahead and get immune to that. Fran already has sap. Can use Regen to get rid of it, though. And then let's cast Curaga on Ash so that Pinello and Fran stop wasting every turn slowly curing her. And then let's finish this son of a bitch off, because he's been really close for a long time. $237, that's not going to do it, friend. Just finish it. You're so freaking close. There we go. That was a decent amount of gil. Mindflayer Vanquished. So we'll get some kind of reward for that. Let's make our way back towards the main entrance, because that'll be the easiest place to probably save, and then should be fairly quick to get to whatever this other guy is, Ixtab. We are not done with the Henna Mines if I do all the optional content, but we should be done with it for a while if we can take out Ix whatever and be done. What is the name of that thing that we're going to be fighting? I feel like it's probably some kind of reference to Aztec mythology. The Ix names usually are. Ixtab. Ixtab is a chrono trigger item that increases your max Ix. We are not currently immune to traps, so I should be more careful than I usually am with traps. But actually, poison and sap are not bad things to be immune to when going into a boss fight, so I'll keep that going for now. This is not the way I want to go. I want to go this way. Wah, wah, wah. Now I'm to the point where I'm just like instinctively using super speed mode when I get up to enemies. Not really capturing the feel of the original game that way. When sometimes one of the bigger annoyances was grinding your way past monsters that weren't a challenge or were going to take time to beat up. Oh, I sure hope the door is open when we get here and we don't have to hit the switches again from some other direction. Damn it. Oh, never mind. Phew. I'm glad I came all the way forward and didn't like just stop based on what seemed to be the initial appearance. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hit save just in case Ixtab is a big deal so we don't have to deal with Mindflayer again, but I feel like we should be good. Oh, I thought there was a save point up here. There probably is when you actually leave the dungeon. There's probably a save point right outside the entrance. I would hope so. I guess not. Well, shit. Alright, in that case, let's go take a crack at Ixon and be prepared to flee for our lives if things get hairy, because well, hold on. I think I have a quick path back to the Tiamat room, which had a save thing outside of it. I might. I will take a quick, best honest effort at getting out of this place, or getting a save. bring, bring, bring. I think I can switch this safely. I'm not going to get trapped on the other side. I had this brief paranoid... Oh. Oh, you can open it from that side? Oh, shoot. Maybe I could have opened it from the other side all along. Well, I guess we'll find out in a second. Lethal and all making fun of me as I take the long way around this dungeon. I feel like this wouldn't have worked from the other direction, but I could be entirely wrong here. Either way, no, not too bad with this video. Like, one video in which we find out, like, we visit the petitioners for and defeat 2 different hunt marks. Not that bad. Not bad progress for one video. Now, that being said, I got 4 minutes left, and I haven't even encountered the second hunt. So I'm making a big assumption. Yeah, I probably could have opened it the whole time. I was definitely going to have to fight my way down to the far south of the dungeon to deal with Mindflayer, but it looks like I potentially could have gotten to Ixon faster and easier than I actually did. Okay, so this little self-contained, seemingly pointless zone has a point, and it's to fight Ixon. Ixtab. Ixel Blixel. It's to fight Mr. Mitzel Plixlick. There he is. He's a demon guy. That stands to reason. As ever, let's try to steal from him without bothering with the thing that makes stealing worth doing, so I don't know why I keep doing this, but let's do it again. This is a game where you don't tend to be able to steal anything valuable from one-time enemies, I think, although there's nothing that I think you can only get from stealing from an enemy that only appears once. Although there are tricks you can use to grind for certain rare items against enemies that are only supposed to spawn once by stealing from it and then using what I've seen referred to. I haven't done it on screen or messed with it. You can do an out-of-bounds trick to steal from an enemy and then cause it to despawn and come back and respawn it. Enemies that you can only defeat once normally, I think. Oh, it's going for Doom. Doom is an annoying one. We did steal something from it. I didn't notice what. It looks like it is not immune to sap, so that's good. Oh. It's one of these guys that disappears and isn't available for you to target with spells for stretches. So I seriously doubt poison will work, but we'll try it. Ash, we're just going to have to restore when the time comes. But Ixtab doesn't seem to have that many hit points, so never mind. I might have overestimated the challenge here. Ixtab Vanquished. I guess Mindflayer was the alpha of those 2 marks. Alright, well. I know in the past, I defeated an enemy that cast Doom, and we just, even after the fight was over, we just kind of had to wait for the character to die and then bring them back. Like, even getting to a save crystal didn't seem to help. I would kind of assume if we could make it to town, that at some point you would stop being subjected to death magic, but... whatever. It looks like it's going to happen. She's going to die. We're all going to die, folks. It's something that's going to happen eventually. Hopefully not for a long time for you or those that you care about, but we all have the doom spell cast on us with a very long counter. That's your cheerful thought of the day from MysteriousJG. I'm wondering if I touched the orange crystal in time. Nope. Well, I mean, I don't know that wouldn't have worked, but I didn't pull it off. There was a gate at the rear of the ore separation room, but it would not open. Not that I would wish to explore such a place in this state. Though in my head, it seems clear now. Perhaps the Mindflayer's gone? I believe I can return to the village. I will hurry back. I would not want them to worry. Yeah, you look like you're really rushing. You're going like turbo speed there, friend. Slow down, man. You're going to hurt yourself booking like that. Alright, so, Jahara, we will get our rewards for these 2 quests that I can call it a video. And a Final Fantasy Zodiac Age recording session, most likely. So I talk myself into saying, screw Red Dead Redemption, and coming back and spending the rest of the afternoon on this. That's not the rest of the afternoon. It's not noon yet. Never mind. This is not detail that you probably really care about. Alright, Garumu. You have slain the Mindflayer. Ah, this is truly good news. I am sure that as Dalu will return to the village soon. Yep, he's booking it right now. This reminds me, the Geomancer wished to speak with you. He has heard of your feats, no doubt. And thank you for your help. Please take this as your reward. We got some Gil and a Carmagnol. Don't know what that is. Where's the Geomancer? A warchief is a great warrior, though not so great as his older brother who served as warchief before him. Like a demon god in battle he was. So where's the Geomancer? Geomancer. These Garif herders, they're in charge of making sure the Garifs make it to their meetings on time. Sorry. Oh, you're going to be late for your appointment, Garifs. Ah, you have slain Ixtab. May the spirits that dragged the abyss find their way to the heavens. I thank you. So you've killed Ixtab? I thank you, and I have for your story. In truth, Ixtab was nothing other than the spirit of all Garif who lost their lives in the Henna Mines, twisted into evil. Normally the warriors of our village would deal with such a threat. However, even though it be evil, it was still kin. Yet how surprised I was to see you, who are known to us, come to our aid. Well, then why would you be surprised? You knew I'm a badass, right? Perhaps this was the wish of our ancestors now fulfilled, or maybe not. So we got some gold, gil rather, an ether, and soul powder. You have stayed the spirit of our ancestors from eternal darkness. You have I've been told that Hume armies head towards the lands of the east. I'd hope this conflict would be averted. Yep, sure did, didn't you? Well, I guess before I call it a video, I'll try to find this Geomancer who wants to talk to us. There's not that many people to talk to around here, so... Hello, Chief. Garif Elder. Sleepy Garif. Can you imagine if you lived in a town this small, how bored you would get? There literally wouldn't be that many things to explore, to check out, you know? Most RPG cities would be incredibly small spaces if you lived there in real life. But this one, for some reason, really sticking out in my mind. We're not seeing a lot of youth.
The wisdom of the village is passed down through words. I am still young, yet there is much I do not know, so I must listen to what the elders say.
Kiss ass. You should be more like Robert Vaughn in Teenage Caveman. I watched Teenage Caveman recently. I do not remember why. I referenced it vaguely the other night. I don't remember exactly what it was, but Ah, here we go. I know of your skill by which you defeated the Mindflayer. I know of your heart by which you saved the youth of our village. Because of these things, I thought to guide you to the depths of the Henna Mines, but no, I feel it is yet too soon. You would not be able to quell the great power that lies sleeping in the Henna Mines, not as you are now. To grasp this power and hold it, you first need to gather about you the protection of many great beings. Do this and return to me. Yeah, whatever. Asshole. Alright, so in order to unlock, like, super over-leveled monsters, and here, grind for another 80 hours so that you can fight down at this dungeon, we need to probably have more espers. And probably it's not even an esper numerical count. It's probably like, there are a couple of espers, like the very first one we got, that the plot always requires you to get. We probably need to get a few of those before he'll give us, like, here's the key to go all the way to the bottom of the Henna Mines, where every enemy is level 99. Yay. That being said, I don't think the ultimate super boss... Let's see, there's more than one ultimate super boss. Of the optional espers, one of them is located in this big crystal thing we haven't dealt with yet. The other one may be at the very bottom of the Henna Mine, as a matter of fact. I think Zodiac, the Dark Esper, whatever the fuck it's called, might be at the bottom of the Henna Mines. I don't remember. But the ultimate super boss is nothing to do with the Henna Mines, so... I don't know. Anyway, folks, that's it for now. When we come back, we will be doing probably the... I'm going to guess that the plan right now, which could change, pardon me, is we'll do the hunt missions associated with Ariut Village and Mount Paramses. Then I will probably knock out the hunt missions that we still have that involve, like, Moss Foreign High Waste, and I guess Nabardi's Deadlands. Because I was going to do things in a sort of geographical sequential order, but I really should do the hunt missions first, see if they beef us up, get us better equipment, and then we can take a stab at the espers. There's an esper that's kind of like the poison status ailment nasty esper that's in the sewers, and I believe we can unlock it now. I think there's an esper at the Moss Foreign Highways that we couldn't deal with before, but we might be able to now because I noticed chocobos there, which means I think we can find chocobo paths and get to new locations. And then there is an optional esper named Zeromus, who I guess is supposed to be the boss of Final Fantasy II? Or whatever the hell Final Fantasy number that is, if you go with the Japanese numbering. That's back at the Still Shrine of Miriam. But that one's supposed to be really nasty for you to face at this point in the game. But doable. So that's vaguely the plan. We'll do the mark missions that are kind of close to where we are now. Then we'll do the mark missions that aren't that close. Then we'll see which espers we can take on. And as has been the pattern, if we do all this optional stuff first, as it first becomes available, we should be way overpowered by the time we return to the plot, which I can't see happening sooner than, say, 4 or 5 videos from now at this rate. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.